What's up guys, RitzyK here, bringing you my go-to Sinnoh Cup team. I've been using this since Sinnoh Cup, I guess, came back? Came in general? It's new, so anyways, since Sinnoh Cup was dropped, this is my go-to team. I tried leading with Cresselia, but there is a lot of Drifblim and Frostlass in the lead. So Cresselia is a really unsafe lead right now. So I changed it up to Empoleon lead, and this team's been doing so much better. I've been going positive in every set I've done, and this is the team I've been using since Sinnoh Cup had started. So this is my go-to. It's been helping me climb a lot, and I've had to climb a lot thanks to all that Master Cup we had for so long. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into the battles here. First up, we have a Pumpkinhead. So we have Empoleon versus Drifblim. Empoleon versus Drifblim is a very positive matchup for Empoleon. Drifblim can hit a Shadow Ball, it does a lot of damage, but it doesn't KO. So I go ahead and go for a Hydro Cannon right away. I actually changed this, and I build up more energy first, and then usually I'll wait for their Shadow Ball. I'll block it, and then I'll swap out on their swap out, whatever they go into, I'll counter it. So I farm down a lot here. He farms up to an Icy Wind, I believe. Yep, Icy Wind. I knew it was an Icy Wind. I don't shield it. And then he goes into his own Empoleon, and I leave with a ton of energy. I come in with my Toxicroak. This is also something else I change. I will go to Cresselia now and go for just the Grass Knot down. That's typically a pretty good matchup for Cresselia in the even shield situation, and that way I don't have to have Toxicroak versus Drifblim. I can have Toxicroak as my closer, and it's a lot more powerful as a closer. But I actually bait out a shield with Mud Bomb here, and then I hit him with the Sludge Bomb. That's absolutely massive. He brings in a Gastrodon. Gastrodon is not touching my frog. Get lost, big dog, and he just hits the top left. Into game 2 here. Empoleon versus Gastrodon. This is okay. If he hits a flamethrower, it'll hurt pretty bad. But he actually insta swaps into Cresselia. We have a little bit of lag there. Empoleon can win this if he's up energy on the Cresselia, but he swapped out pretty quick. So I don't think we actually do win this straight up. Yeah, I actually have to shield here, or else I'll be very low, maybe even go down. So he hits 2 Grass Knots. I only have 1.5 Hydro Cannon, so at this point I should Hydro Cannon and dip, or maybe build up to 1 more Hydro Cannon and then dip. But either way, yep, I build up to a Hydro Cannon. I actually go for it. I would have saved it right now today if I was doing this today. But I do get his second shield off Cresselia. That's huge. So I'm not going to shield. We're going to let the Empoleon go down. He did more than enough. We bring in our own Cresselia. This is very free. We just farm all the way up. We get a whole bunch of energy. We'll hit him with a Moonblast. He hits us with a Moonblast. That's fine. He doesn't get the attack drop, so that's really good. We go for the Moonblast. It's going to do a crazy amount of damage. Huge chunk. And then at this point, we can just farm all the way down. We don't really need to shield anything. Grass Knot won't do anything. Moonblast won't hurt enough. And he gets the attack drop there. That's actually kind of unfortunate, because now I have to Grass Knot. I can't just farm all the way down. So I have to blow a bit of energy there to KO it before we take more damage. We KO it. He brings in a Gastrodon. I bring in my big Croak. And unfortunately, he has a Wormadam in the back. Wormadam just kind of destroys my poor Froggy. Not really much we can do. And he somehow snuck in a 4th Confusion there, or a 3rd Confusion there. It was invisible. Shouldn't have happened. But either way, we lost this game anyway. It doesn't really matter. I farm up to a Moonblast right before he can throw a move. I thought he was going to move, but actually he wasn't. So I go for a Grass Knot here. That was really bad. I could have gone for a Moonblast, KO'd this thing, and then beat what he had in the back there, because, see, I would have had enough energy for a Moonblast, and I could have actually had a chance in this game. But that's okay. Everyone misplays. Into the next game here. I quite like that guy's pose. We have Empoleon into Lucario. This is super bad. We gotta get out of here. So I go into Toxicroak because Toxicroak embodies Lucario. I didn't think he could build up to a Shadow Ball, but I was not risking it. I want to win this matchup 100%. So he gets a Power Punch and then he dips, and he goes into Spiritomb. What a spicy pick. I love it. So Spiritomb is a little bulky, but it's not too bad. It does resist the counters, but you can see they're still racking up pretty good. So we go for another Mud Bomb here. A little bit of lag on my end. He blocks it this time. That's totally fine. I let my Toxicroak go down. And I actually thought he'd Shadow Ball, but he didn't. He Ominous Winds. We get another couple counters in there of damage. That's really nice. So we wait out our clock here, and then we're going to go into Empoleon. We do not want Cresselia to see this thing. So we go to Empoleon. We farm it all the way down. I think he actually didn't have Sucker Punch. I think he had a different move there, which is weird. You definitely want Sucker Punch on that thing. And he brings in a Munchlax, so this is fine. This is possible. We can still do this. We can still win this one. So we go for the Hydro Cannon. We blast the Munchlax. He can't take that at all. He goes for a move here. I'm not too worried. Body Slam, that's fine. Just chip damage, not too worried. Bring in Cresselia. Cresselia is just an absolute tank. We farm up a lot of extra energy. He gets a lot of extra energy too. He's going to go for a Body Slam, and he does have another one built up here. I know that, so I can go for the Moon Blast before he can do another Body Slam on me. We hit the Moon Blast. He lets his energy go. And in the back, he has the Lucario. Lucario, I wasn't too sure if he would get to 2 moves. So because he has a shield, I just threw a Grass Knot, which would A, force his shield, and B, force his energy. So he does go for the Power Punch. I thought he would KO me, so I just smashed the Empoleon, hoping we could get the last hit in there, but it actually didn't KO Cresselia. Into the next game, we have Shadow Snowbama. This is scary. Shadow Snowbama is very, very powerful. I didn't think I'd have to shield an Energy Ball here. I didn't think it would do too much, but it actually does a lot of damage. And then he brings in Shadow Drapion. This thing is also very, very scary, very huge threat. So I go for the Moon Blast. He doesn't shield it. I was really hoping he wouldn't shield it because I want to get as much damage on this thing as I can. I know my Toxicroak can close this game out really easily. So I go ahead and let my Cresselia go down. And then I'm going to bring in Empoleon. I'm going to go for a full farm down. Can we get it before he gets a move? Just barely. We were just a couple turns away. But that's okay. It won't do too much. Just an Aqua Tail. No big deal. So Drapion goes down. We have a bunch of energy. What's he going to bring out next? He brings out his own Toxicroak. This is really scary. Toxicroak versus Toxicroak. And I have an Empoleon that hard loses. So I use Hydro Cannon. I get the last shield. I definitely should not have Hydro Cannon there. I should have Drill Pecked, but that's fine. We got a shield, so it doesn't matter what I used. He brings out Snowbama, and this is really bad on his part. We can just fully farm it down, and now we leave with 2 Mud Bombs against his Toxicroak, and he only has 1 shield. I know my Mud Bomb is gonna do so much damage that he doesn't have a chance anymore. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 counters away. We can use our last shield, no problem. And that last counter will bring down his Froggy. Another Pumpkinhead in this match here. So we have Empoleon versus Gastrodon. This is a really scary matchup. What I like to do, though, is get 1 Hydro Cannon, use it to burn one of his shields, and then bring in Cresselia, so he's down a shield, and I have a tank, so I don't have to shield at all. So that's exactly what I do. I burn a shield, bring in my Cresselia. He has Wormadam. This is fine. I'd rather not have Wormadam in on my Toxicroak, because as we saw before, that confusion damage really adds up. So I go ahead and hit a Moonblast on it. I didn't think this Bug Buzz would hurt too bad, but it actually does a crazy amount of damage. Like, what is this Pokemon? It's nuts. So I go for another Moonblast. I'm praying for the attack drop here. I really need it so my Empoleon doesn't get bodied, but no attack drop. And once again, I do the stupid thing. I go for a Grass Knot. He doesn't need to block it, and look at that, I would have had energy for a Moonblast. I'm bad, but that's okay. We go for another Moonblast. He would have actually had to either... Did he have 2 shields? No, he would have had to actually shield and let this thing go if I played that a little better. I brought Empoleon out to burn some energy, and he actually goes for an Iron Head, which is totally fine. Like, I don't mind that. My Empoleon lives that easy. And then he brings out Gastrodon. I bring out my Toxicroak. I'm gonna full counter this thing down. I'm gonna use all my energy to do it, or all my shields to do it, because his last 2 Pokemon, this thing and the Gastrodon, absolutely body my Toxicroak. So I go for 1 counter there, and then I go for the Mud Bomb. 1 counter to get up more energy, and 1 Mud Bomb, and the Mud Bomb after the first counter to make sure the confusion damage doesn't go off. And then I hit another Mud Bomb on this Drapion, but he actually gets to a move so fast. So I know this has to be an Aqua Tail, which is so unlucky. If he didn't have the Aqua Tail, we would have won this just barely. We would have had enough energy either on Toxicroak, or if he did get to a move, Empoleon could have fast moved it down. But he did have Aqua Tail, so unfortunately we did lose that last one. But that's alright. This team, overall, very, very strong. I honestly recommend it quite a lot. It's helped me climb a lot, like I said. And yeah, so more Sinnoh Cup content coming to you in the future. More spicy stuff. Speaking of spicy stuff, comment for what kind of stuff you want to see in the future. If you have anything in mind. Geodude, yes, I know, it's coming. Like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more spicy stuff in the future, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!